Hello, my name is Jane Pierce. My business is Tarot Jane, and I'm here to talk to you about astrology. So if you are like me, you are celebrating the end of Mercury retrograde. This one was a pretty rough one. And the reason wasn't just that Mercury went retrograde. Mercury went retrograde and all of those new moons and full moons got into the mix. So now that it's done, we have a lot less of that intense feeling that we were struggling with because the full moon brings a lot of emotions. And Mercury went retrograde at the very, very end of Pisces, almost as if it was saying, hold on a second. Are you sure you want the past to be the past? And if you're like me, you've spent a lot of time then during this Mercury retrograde saying that. Oh, is the past really over? Am I done with that for good? And the answer now is yes. So today Mercury does what we call stations direct, and it begins to move forward. And very soon, you will find that we are going to pick up speed as we move into this next new moon, which is happening on April 5th. We are going to have a fantastic opportunity. This energy of having the sun and the moon in Aries that really begins the push of moving forward is going to help us all put all of those new ideas, all of those beginnings that we hungered so for are going to come to fruition starting next week. So use this time right here not to be fooled anymore. When Mercury's retrograde, it's really easy to have communication go wrong and to believe something that someone said that they didn't exactly mean. Neptune helped out with that, honestly. So if you're like me and been struggling with this, there's a lot of examining of old beliefs. What was that vision of the world that you saw before? Who are these people that shaped what you wanted in life and the service you gave them? And perhaps there's brand new service to go. Perhaps there's new ways to look at this world. So as we move forward, this Mercury retrograde slowly picks up speed. And while that's happening, it's got Neptune in the mix. Now, instead of believing some of those people who were really trying to sell you that service to them was good for you, now you've got Neptune that's going to help your psychic senses get better. Mercury and Neptune together, when we're out of the retrograde and believing the lies, now lets us really get our senses in tune. It lets us say, my gut tells me no, or my gut tells me go for it. Whatever your gut is saying to you, this is the time to use it for really heightened psychic experiences from now until we hit this new moon next week on the 5th. So use that Neptune to see a new world. Get clear about what you want to keep and what you're ready to get rid of, because all of that stuff is poured out of our closet. We've unpacked things, we've reviewed them, we've regurgitated them, and maybe had flashbacks as it was so painful. And now we can move forward. Now all of the things we unpacked, we can throw away what we don't want. And the moon and the sun in Aries is really going to make that fast and hard. So this week, put those pieces back, only the ones you want. And let this Mercury retrograde help you and help me and our world say, I've got a better vision for the future. Neptune and its vision is showing me how to communicate it. If you're in business, this is a great week to plan a campaign to communicate with people. Tell your story and launch that next week with this energy that is routed up from the retrograde. So when it stops right now, it's stationing direct. Mercury's going to take a little time to get back going. It's doing it. It just might take you a minute or two. And so as that happens, use the energy to start your plans, start your business. And when we get to next week, you're going to be a star. Really explode with this Aries and a sun and a moon. Be assertive, be powerful, get a quick jump. This is absolutely the time to get a fast start on something. So if you're losing weight, hit it hard this week. If you're selling something, hit it hard this week. This is a fast start time, and all of you are going to want to capture it. I am enjoying this fast start too. And if you want to know some more information, I would love to help you. So if you're watching this live, please hashtag live. And if you're watching the replay, hashtag replay. Any questions you put in the comment section, I'll make sure I answer. This is going to have a different effect on each of us. And you might want to look at your chart to know what is coming up and how this new moon in Aries, which is such a start, it's the first new moon of the first of the year of the astrological calendar. So we're going to have a lot of powerful things going on. It's going to kick off a whole season for all of us, and I'd love to share that with you. So go to tarotjane.com and catch up with me and find out what's going on, or check out my newsletter. Hello, Taylor. Nice to see you. And Terry and Karen, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And Jeanette, I feel so gifted when you join me and my community in these lives and help me share what's going on. So I would love to hear from you. Tell me how Mercury retrograde has gone. Tell me how you're going to celebrate now that you've survived it. And have a great day. Thanks.